So firstly, we are going to create our insole, and we are going to mark out the shape of this already made sole. So after doing that, we are going to minus 0.3 inch round the original shape. You understand? So let's cut it into shape. You are going to repeat this process for any size at all you want to make. The size we are making now is size 42. So if you're making size 43, you get an already made sole size 43, and then follow the same process. Likewise, other sizes. So this is macro 6mm, and that is what we are going to be using as our insoles. So let's mark out the shape with our crafted insole raw file. So after marking it out this way, you turn it the other way around to mark out for the other side of the foot. And after that, you cut them into shape. Now the next thing is to smooth the edges. So you can either do that with your filing machine, or you hold your sandpaper with your brush this way, and then you brush the edges round. See it, or you use your filing machine. So whichever is available, you use. Then gum your leather and cut off the excess, and then prepare it for folding. So after doing that, you must have applied your gum before cutting the excess out, and then you fold the insole. So once you are done folding the insole, cut off the crease at the back of the insole. Make sure you cut all of them out. And now this is Nora 4mm. That is what we're going to be using as our main sole. So place your insole, that is your folded insole, on the Nora, and then mark out the shape. That's for the both of them. And after doing that, we are going to apply our gum round the sketch. We apply our gum round the sketch, that's round the line. Then this is my welt. You use your masking tape, hold the both of them together for easy application of gum, and then you also apply gum on both of them. After that, replace the insoles to the diagram, and then hold it firmly to the Nora with nail on two sides to avoid it from moving while you are welting. So watch closely to see where I started my welting from. The reason I started the welting from that side, the joint is not supposed to be on the other side. It is supposed to be the inner part. That's the curvy area. That is where the joint for the welt is supposed to be. So now we have gotten to the joint. You remove the insole. Make sure everything is intact. Then watch closely before you cut. Make sure you don't have gaps. just leave small allowance from the edge of the other one, and then you cut, then force it a little bit to lap, and you're going to have a very tight joint. After doing that, you cut off this and then proceed with the other one. So once you are done welting, cut off the excess knurrer, attach your heels, after attaching your heels, you cut off the excess heel, and then the next thing is to smooth the sole, that is smoothing the edges. So the next thing now is to smooth the edges. So I'm done smoothing the edges, the soles are ready. Let's move over to the next step. See it. Now measure a length of 12 inch, and then the width is going to be 1.5 inch. You can make it 2 depending on what you like, but on a standard it should be 1.5 inch. You can just add a few inches. So measure 1.5 inch into 2 places, because I'm going to mix the leather, 2 from this leather, then 2 from black. So we measured 2 here now. The width is 1.5 inch, the length 12 inch. So from here to here 1.5, from here to here 1.5 inch. So you see I have not cut it into shape completely, so I have to gum it to my lining before I cut them into shape, so that I will have the edges of the leather and the lining on the same spot. So I have to cut them both at the same time to have a very neat edges. So now it is time to cut them into shape. After cutting them into shape, then you stitch. So after that, put the black leather on the last. You see it, you see the position, then place this one on its position, and now you're going to mark out where it is going to pass through on the black leather. So that is it. Here so we're going to join the 2 dots with a line. Make sure it is at the center. So now I'm going to remove it and then punch the 2 holes and then cut through. So I have done that, you see it. Now I'm going to place it on the other leather, and I'm going to mark out same measurement, and I'm going to repeat the same process. So after that, it is now time to last the pattern. You apply your gum on your insole and on your leather pattern, and then fasten the insole to your last, and then you do the lasting. I have explained the markings on the last. I have explained the reasons for the marks. It will help you to last properly and also make lasting very easy. I have made a video on that, so that is why I am washing the lines. So if you have not seen the video, at the end of this particular video you're going to see it pop up on your screen. So just click and you're going to see the video. I'm just making sure that everything is in the right position, because once you make mistake, you will mix the fitting of the footwear or the design. So that is why you have to pay very close attention, and then make sure that every strap is on its position. So after that, tap your hammer. And with that, we are done with the lasting. So you see it. So let's proceed. So after lasting, apply your gum on your insole and also on your soles, and then you couple. This is also the part where you have to pay very close attention, because you don't want to have some gaps in between your welt and your insole. It will not give you a very good finishing if you have gaps in between the sole and the insole, that's in between the welt and the insole. So you have to pay close attention. Make sure you have a very tight connection with the insole and the welt. So once you are done, tap your mallet on them and you are done. So this is what we have arrived at. It's a very simple pattern for beginners. If you have any question, feel free to drop them in the comment section. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get update, because more videos are still coming on the way. So have a nice day, and see you in our next video.